At Beanblossom Soaps, they create a variety of natural bar soaps designed for different skin types, crafted with natural clays, botanicals, plant-based oils, and waxes. They prioritize eco-friendly practices by using plastic-free packaging, sourcing ingredients responsibly, and avoiding harsh chemicals. So here today to tell us more about it is owner and soap maker Emily Beanblossom. Welcome to ciLiving.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So can you tell me a little bit about your business?
Yeah, so I started my business officially about 3 years ago, and it started from a hobby that just grew out of control. I fell in love with soap making and have been doing it for about 15 years and just never stopped. So I sell at the farmer's market. I have an online store at a couple shops here in town as well.
And I can smell it already. It all smells so good, and I know you use really clean ingredients. Today, I would love it if you could show me how to cut soap, but from the beginning, what does the soap making process look like?
So I start with plant-based oils, so olive oil and coconut oil make up the main ingredients, the main base of the soap, and then I can add plant-based colorants. Sometimes I use micas as well to make the colors, and then I use essential oils and phthalate-free fragrance oils for the scents.
And then I know that when you label the soap, you're very particular about making sure that the ingredients are listed. Can you talk a little bit about that? I know not all soap makers do that.
Yeah, so I find it my personal responsibility to label each bar of soap with all of the ingredients so that everybody knows exactly what is going into their soap and onto their skin.
I think it's really important as well, too, also for people that maybe have an allergy to an oil or to a particular fragrance. I think that it's really great that you're able to do that.
Yeah.
So can you show me, I see that there is this cutting tool right here. Can you talk to me a little bit about how I would go about cutting these soaps?
Yeah, so this is called a bench scraper. It's not actually what I use to cut my really large batches of soap, but this is what I use to cut up like test batches, small 1 pound batches. Each of these is 1 pound of soap. And so you can just cut wherever you want in this one or whichever one if you want to just see how it works.
Okay, so which one did you say, this one or this one?
Yeah, either one.
Okay, and how big of a cut am I supposed to make? Like, do I use this to measure, or is there a secret to it?
When I'm doing my test batches, I'll just do about 1 inch or so.
Okay.
But if you're cutting your soap at home, you can cut however thick you want, but a thicker bar usually lasts a little bit longer.
And what are some of the ingredients that kind of go into this as far as, like, if I was to make soap, what kind of things might I need?
Yeah, so you would start with your plant-based oils, olive oil, coconut oil, plant-based butters. You can use shea butter. And what's really cool about the ingredients, if you're making soap at home, you can pick up a lot of them at the grocery store. So it's really easily accessible. That particular batch is made with turmeric.
Okay.
This one
probably gives it the color, right?
The yellow color. This one's actually made with indigo, so it's got that nice bluish color. This one's made with Himalayan rhubarb, which is actually a fabric dye, but you can use it safely in soap.
And then you don't use plastic when you label it, so how would I label a bar once I've cut it?
So I've got some labels here, and I use fabric to add a little color to my soaps, to the labels, and I'll wrap that around, and I've been doing it like this for years and years, and then I'll have the paper label here that have all the ingredients, the business information, and then I have this biodegradable craft tape.
Oh, even the tape is eco-friendly. I love that.
Yeah, I recently found this. I'm really excited about it. I was actually using thumbtacks for a while to close it up.
Okay,
and then I
that's
switched.
Reusable too.
It's reusable and it's fun and pretty. And then I switched to regular tape because the thumbtacks weren't working as well. So now I just use that.
And this is all hand done. Do you have a team that helps you with this process, or do you do all of the soap making, the cutting, the labeling, everything all by yourself?
A couple years ago, started having an assistant help me with the labeling and stuff, but I still make all of the soap.
So it's all handmade by you?
It's all handmade.
That's amazing. Well, if you want more information about Beanblossom Soaps, you can visit us on the web at ciLiving.tv.